Focus on my brake lights.
Ain't turning back. Now that I'm back on track, yeah. Take my word from it. Put a couple bands on it. And I don't plan on letting people turn me. No. You can say what you want. I'ma keep pressing on. I can't go pop that thing like I'm feeling green. Yeah. Talking to my past like focus on my brake lights. Cruising to my future now.
Hello, and welcome to Breaking the Silence. Yes, we are here back again, and for 1 hour. Just stick with us for 1 hour because I'm very sure that you are going to enjoy the show because us as well, the topics, their games, they are on point.
Goodness.
They're on point.
She's pumped.
Yeah.
She is
So
very
we have an
pumped.
extra
Y'all
shot
can
of
tell
coffee today. You know
Cheers
what?
are pumped.
You know
right.
what? I'm going to tell you a secret.
out there.
But before that, we're going to introduce ourselves because, again, this is a tradition that we're going to keep on going. You know, we are going to introduce ourselves for our new viewers. My name is Angeli.
I'm Nori.
I'm Shaitia.
And again, welcome to Breaking the Silence. You know why I'm in a better mood?
Why?
Do you want to know why?
Because you had coffee.
Yes, okay, that is one thing. But also, when you're kind of like down, you're on your days, there's one thing, one of the many things that puts me in a better mood like right away.
Okay.
Because I'm a sweet tooth, and you know, okay? You can send it to this address. But I love me a chocolate. So I would not reject it any time of the day. Midnight, 3 a.m.,
Oh,
2 a.m., 2 p.m. I don't care what time it is. If you give me that candy, that chocolate, I'm going to accept
So
it with all
chocolate
my
puts
heart.
you on a good mood like
Yes,
this.
like
Okay.
instantly. How about
so
you, ladies?
I'm gonna make you mad and just give you chocolate.
That's a different story, but it depends on the chocolate.
Goodness gracious. What about you? What makes you happy instantly in a good mood?
I think a good book.
Of course, we know that.
Yes. Instantly, I can just get lost in another world.
Okay.
Forget about the problems of today.
All right.
This kind of okay. All right. How about you, Nori?
So, I want them to guess. What do you guys think would put me in a good mood immediately?
Sleep?
Yes.
Yes.
Angeli knows me. A good nap.
Yeah.
I don't care. Let it be 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I don't care. A power nap definitely resets me and puts me in a good mood. So yeah.
And all of that we said, it's actually connected to kind of comfort, right? When you wanted to be comfortable, you just want to just relax, you wanted to really. So today, one of our topics is actually what kind of things do you watch that makes you comfortable? Comfort rewind. So what we watch when life feels uncertain, when you're going through that hustle, you're going through that storm, and you just want to watch something that's gonna put you at ease.
Okay.
Not something that's gonna make
like
you
that.
more mad, right?
I can already see it off the top of my head.
Yeah, so we
I
have
already
that
know
one
what it
movie. Mean Girl. Okay. We have that one movie, or maybe a couple more, like our friend over here, that puts you at that mode. But also, when life feels uncertain, you kind of wonder, is God actually not answering my prayers? So you kind of have
Maybe
that
directing.
Yes, maybe
Instead
it's
of
not
rewarding.
something, maybe it's an answer, but it's a redirection. So we are going to be talking about that as
I
well
like
for
that
those of
one.
you who are like in that moment of your life and you are very uncertain. So I
Yeah,
think these
something
topics
gonna
are
be a good one.
perfect.
Yes.
They're very good for the first few weeks of the year. But also we have something interactive, ladies. We're not gonna leave them hanging with something fun as well. We have actually a new game that we're going to play today, Real Ridiculous. And I think our friend over here is going to enjoy it the most.
Yeah, she
because
will.
she's a movie
I
lover.
can't compete. So how
Yeah.
much enjoying am I really
Yeah,
having?
you will enjoy seeing us struggle. Both me and Nori struggle.
She will.
Yeah, so that's going to be Real Ridiculous, and of course some reflection as well, that what we needed to hear, because there are times that you needed to hear that, but at that moment you're just like, no, I don't want to hear that at that moment. You realize later on that yes, indeed, that
what I
was
needed to
something
hear.
I needed.
Yeah.
So it's a full packed show today.
Yeah,
so
a
make
loaded
sure you have your notes, your devices, so that you can take notes, because later on it's really going to be an enjoyable show. But right now, let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
All right.
where you belong. Don't go anywhere. More empowering conversations, insightful discussions, and the voices that matter most are coming right up on Breaking the Silence. We're just getting started. Stay with us.
I work.
I work.
I work. And I want to keep working.
I work for the challenge.
Because people are counting on me to provide for my family.
And I'm employed today because we work together.
Work together.
Work together.
When my life changed in an instant.
When I got hurt.
Needed support.
We made a plan.
So I could come back strong.
So I could stay in the game.
Because we couldn't succeed without her.
It wasn't a matter if I could go back to work.
It was a matter of when and how.
Because working works.
Working works.
It lets me earn a living.
Be there for the team. Together, we made a plan to keep me on the field for 2,632 games in a row.
To keep me working.
America works best when all Americans can work. Ensuring workers can stay on the job or return to work following an injury or illness is essential to America's economy. To learn more, visit whatcanyoudocampaign.org.
Hi, Bishop. This is James. I've been struggling to sleep lately. Please pray for me.
Hi, it's Brandon from Tennessee. I can't take it anymore. My life keeps getting worse. Please pray for me.
My name is Jane. I watch you on my 9. I believe that God can heal me. Please pray for me. I feel like my days are just passing me by. I don't know where to go from here. Please pray for me.
Hi, it's Katie. I need prayer. My husband hasn't been feeling well. The doctors say it's nothing, but he hasn't eaten for days now. We are here for you. Our helpline is 24/7. Text us at 1-888-312-4141.
On Breaking the Silence, we aim to broaden your horizons on a variety of topics.
Justification that comes with any addiction.
Beneficial advice you can use in your daily life.
But as you mature, you have to be with someone who matures with you.
Let's explore today's topic together on Breaking the Silence.
Do you have that one show or that one movie that whenever life feels shaky, whenever life feels uncertain, you're back on the couch, rewatching it almost maybe 100 times, and you know each and every line of each character of that show and that movie. And even your family members, your friends know that you're going through a rough time because when they ask you what you're watching and you tell them and they're asking you, are you going through a rough time? Because ladies, let's admit it. You know, when we are in that moment where it's shaky, there's a storm in our lives, we don't want to think. We don't want to do anything that's going to add to that pressure, that's going to add us to think more. We just want to be comfortable. And some of the things that we do is go back on that couch, watch that show that makes us feel so at home, makes us feel that nostalgic moment, you know, makes us remember family memories. We used to watch it with our family or with our dear loved ones. So it's very, very comfortable for us. And it's something that we use as an scapegoat, you know, like an coping mechanism because it feels like, you know, I don't want to do anything right now because this problem is just kind of like, you know, knocking at my door. So it's something that we don't want surprises when we want to watch something. Like, you know, those adventurous movies that comes out, or even sometimes maybe that's your comfort movie or comfort show. But some of the things that you are, it's something comfortable for you, that it's not something you're going to predict. What is going to be the ending of this show because you already know. But for you, it's okay, even if you've watched it 100 times, because that's what you needed at the moment.
And you know, it's interesting because a lot of times whenever we are going through a tough moment, or maybe we're just feeling down or sad or nostalgic, or maybe you heard a news of someone and you're kind of, maybe the person didn't pass or anything, but you know, something that kind of got to you as well because they're going through a rough moment. It's so easy to go back to those things of comfort. Let's say, for example, it's a favorite movie or a show that both of y'all used to watch together. You know, immediately that will pop up in your head, and it will bring some sort of relief and comfort. You know, like back in the days growing up, my brother and I, we always used to fight for the remote control. You know, he used to like to watch his stuff. I used to like to watch my stuff. Family Matters was one of them. I don't know if y'all watched Family Matters, but Family Matters. Yeah, so that was kind of like our common ground. You know, if we couldn't, you know, if we were fighting for something or whatever, that was one show that we can agree to, that we can sit down and watch together. So sometimes, you know, even though years have passed, you can still watch some of those like old shows and even old movies. One of the oldest movies that up until today I can watch, everyone knows I watched this movie tirelessly, is
White Chicks.
There you go. If you know, you know. But it brings a comfort, you know, even in moments of uncertainty, like maybe your mind is just wandering or you're just trying to find something that's going to maybe put you at ease or maybe give you some type of peace, you know, you go to those things, you know, without even having to think, you know, it automatically just pops up and you know, it brings peace.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of times it's like you may think, or maybe you're listening to this and be like, wow, those are some good shows and good movies, but that's not how my comfort is. Maybe your comfort is like, you know, reality TV. You know, maybe your comfort is like cooking shows. Like me, I don't know what it is, but I love watching like Gordon Ramsay shows.
MasterChef.
Like, I love it.
I love
and
it
it's
too.
like, I watch them every time he comes out with a new show. I'm like always glued to the TV and watching it. And he's like crazy. He's all doing all of those things, but it's just like something about like his personality or something, like it brings comfort. Like, you know, you're like, ooh, they did not cook that right. He's about to say this, say that. So it's like, it's not about, you know, all the time like being involved. Maybe you just need to hear it in the background. Maybe you just, you know, dozing off on the couch and you put it on just to kind of have that, you know, that moment, that peace, because it's more about peace than it's about quality. So don't think that your comfort show has to be like, oh, an Oscar winner or a daytime Emmy and it has to be the best show, and if you tell somebody, they're gonna love it. No, your comfort show has to be something that you enjoy. That's why it brings you comfort.
Yeah, and it's something very familiar, because when everybody, if like there is an unknown movie or a known plot or a known show, you kind of wanted to know, you're kind of like anxious to know what's going to be the ending. But when it's something familiar, you're okay with it. As you said, whether it's in the background, whether you're paying attention to it, or whether you just want it running, you know, because you wanted to hear the lines that you've been hearing the whole time. It's something that brings you that comfort. It's something that brings you that familiarity. So don't be afraid, right? Even if you watch that show every single time, even your kids, they're like, Mom, this again. Like, can we watch another thing? It's okay. You can have your time. You can have your time to rest. You can have your time of comfort, because we understand that life has its seasons. However, right now we're going to go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
Your voice, breaking the silence.
I'm 5'11", barely 5'4".
I weigh about 170 pounds.
Brown eyes.
Blue eyes.
Brown hair. Gray hair.
I'm a baseball fanatic.
I'm a wife.
A mom.
A sister.
And a grandfather.
I'm a bodybuilder.
I'm a research analyst.
Small business owner.
Teacher.
Dance fitness instructor.
Film and television actor.
I'm an office clerk.
I'm a copywriter.
I'm a veteran.
I have a prosthetic leg.
I have multiple sclerosis.
I have lupus.
Cerebral palsy.
Post-traumatic stress disorder.
I'm blind.
And I'm working in a job I love.
I love.
Because I was given a chance.
Because I was given a chance.
To contribute my skills and talents.
To show my disability is only one part of who I am.
Who I am.
Who I am.
At work, it's what people can do that matters.
For more information, visit whatcanyoudocampaign.org.
My piece of advice is always coming from the Word of God, the Bible, and this Word never ever fails.
Stream weekly on the Soul Food Podcast with Bishop Joshua, where you will hear live guests share their transformation stories. Stay connected with us for more soul food. Ask questions, leave your comments on each episode, and leave a voice message. we will gladly answer here on the podcast because this soul food is for you.
Tired of feeling unheard? It's time for Breaking the Silence. Real women, real talk.
All right, so we are introducing a new game today, and it's called Real Ridiculous. Because yes, it has a part of ridiculous in it. So let me introduce you to the instructions, okay? So this is what's gonna happen. Our friend over here, since she's like a movie lover, she's going to be our, I would say, administrator. And then me and Nori will be the one guessing. So this is what's gonna happen. She's going to describe hilariously and wrongly a movie plot, and we are going to, me and Nori will be guessing the movie name. Okay? I will give you an example. Okay, this is the ridiculously, hilariously plot. Animals singing, betraying each other, and teaching capitalism lessons. Movie?
Animal singing.
Animal singing. Okay, so the movie name is Lion King.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So, did you get it?
I got it.
More or less?
More or less.
Can I toss it to you?
Yes, you can.
All right. So,
okay.
And then we are not allowed to scream at it. We have to write it down. Okay. Nori, you got that?
Cheating.
Nori. Okay, so we are going to write it down and then
go.
show our cards when we're ready.
All right.
Okay?
Yes.
All right. Ready?
Okay. So the first one is, it talks about singing. It has a snowman in it with an ice queen. And her sister ends up saving her life.
Okay. I got it. If I don't get this, I'll be
singing a snowman. Singing a snowman. Her sister saves her life and the ice queen.
Okay.
Got it.
All right.
Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Frozen.
Yes.
Okay.
You guys are correct.
Ooh.
Okay.
I went early. I went easy on that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever.
Okay. This one is, she got lost, ran into a whole bunch of random people
Okay.
to help her get home.
Okay.
And she had the key the whole time.
What?
She had the key the whole time. And she got lost. She ran into a whole bunch of random people to help her get home. And she had the key the whole time.
I have no idea. I have no idea. She had the key the whole time.
Yes, she had the key to get the whole time.
The key is...
It's not an actual key, though. It's not an actual key.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. She ran into what?
A whole bunch of random people.
In the process of what? Looking for the key or
looking for a way for her to get home.
Okay, I got it.
It's supposed to be crazy, so I'm not trying to be too easy for you.
Okay. I want to scream it, but
all right, let's go.
Okay,
I have
ready?
one in mind, but I really don't want to write it and then it's wrong. Okay, let's go.
Ready.
3, 2,
1.
Question mark.
Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz.
It's the shoe.
It's the shoe.
I wasn't
When she click it, and then she's gonna go back.
No, that's horrible. That one was hard.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this is okay.
Let's go.
It's hard to think of things to say. Okay. So people like to do this famous move from this movie. They like to imitate it. It's 2 pills, red and blue pill. 2 pills. The one. Why are you looking at me like that?
Okay. Maybe it's this.
The one. Like computerized, generated.
Okay. All right.
Got it.
Okay, I got it.
Got it.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
3, 2, go.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Yes.
Okay.
Is it the Matrix? Yes. It better be. Yes, thank you very
all
much.
Right. Good.
Miss Hurry's like, what in the world?
Like,
what is
all right.
that?
Yeah. Oh, goodness.
Okay.
This is going good.
Okay.
Not too bad.
So they wear pink on Wednesdays.
Okay.
They wear pink on Wednesdays. She came from Africa to implement, to join their group. They wear pink on Wednesdays. I always say, she doesn't even go here. The main character gets hit by a bus. Well, not the main character, but one of them.
Is it a group?
It's a group.
Oh, okay. I already know.
They wear pink on Wednesdays.
Okay.
And the main character comes from South Africa.
Okay, I got it.
I'm not trying to give too much. You watch a lot of movies, Angeline, because you've been giving
I got it, but
I got it.
I got it, but I don't got it. They wear pink.
They wear
No, they don't get that.
On Wednesdays.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
3, 2, go.
Mean Girls.
Oh, Mean Girls!
I was like, at first I was like, Barbie? But then, no, it's not.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, cool. Okay, all right.
See, Angeline, you actually know a lot.
Well, some of them, not really a
We're
lot.
getting this.
Okay.
Okay.
I was a little too happy.
Okay. So, she's an intern, and she's under the fashionista. She's a major, big fashionista, and she's an intern.
Fashion what?
Fashionista.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Go ahead.
And she wants to go to Paris.
I watch this. That's why I know.
She wants to go to Paris.
Okay.
And she's an intern to like a big fashion.
I know this.
fashionista.
I just can't think of her name right now.
Well, you need the name of the movie, not her name.
You need the name of the movie. Yeah, I watched this one. That's why I know.
No, I don't think I'm gonna get this one.
So she's an intern. She interns for like a fashionista, like if I'm not mistaken, it's like a magazine.
Magazine, yeah.
And she wants to go to Paris.
Okay, I got it.
It's time to show.
Exactly. It's time to show your cards. All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Question mark.
Devil Wears Prada.
I was not gonna get that.
Yes, Meryl Streep.
Oh my
she's
gosh!
so good
I've
in this
seen the
one.
movie, but no, I was not gonna get that. Man, stop making it hard.
It's supposed to be hard. Okay.
Make it a little easier.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Oh boy. Okay, it's a park. I don't want to give out anything too. It's a park. It's a park.
It's a park.
Where, like, people can go there for attractions, and it gets shut down.
It's a park. It's a park.
I don't know if I'm spelling it right.
It's a park, or
yes.
Does it have animals in it?
It gets shut down, and there's like a mosquito trapped inside of an ice cube or iceberg, something like that.
Okay, I guess it's this one because it said it's a park.
Okay, 3.
But it got shut down.
Yes.
Okay, come on, let's
3,
go.
Okay.
2, 1.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I was like trying not to say dinosaurs, and I said park, and I'm like, oh, I gave it away.
It got shut down. That helped me out.
Okay. Well, at least I hope it got shut down.
All right.
Okay.
We're doing good.
So, this person made a cross-country trip just walking or running. When he was younger, he had like these little things on his legs, and he likes chocolate because it's a surprise.
Of course.
It's a surprise.
Life is a box of chocolates.
Oh my gosh. If I get this wrong, I'm going to be so upset. Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Forrest Gump.
Yeah! Forrest Gump, baby.
Yes.
Yeah, Forrest Gump.
All right. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So y'all ready
think I'm
for
in the
the
lead,
next one?
Yes, let's go.
Okay, so
Let me
this
have
one, it's woman rules the world, but two of them goes into reality, like real reality, and the man sees that in reality that men has a lot of power, and he brings back the power to their world.
No.
Yes.
You lost me.
Yes, but woman rules this world initially, and the man escapes and brings back men power.
Do they have like specific color?
Woman rules this world.
All right, I got my answer, y'all.
Ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
I'm
Question
a
mark.
Barbie girl in a
Oh.
Barbie world.
I'm not a movie person. I am not a movie person, okay? So give me some credit here.
And that was our last one.
Yes. Hey, I think I got all of them.
Yeah.
Woo.
Okay, so obviously the winner here is...
Well. Hey, I think I deserve a crown for describing all of these.
Thank you so much. You
in a
described them.
horrible way to not give it away too easily. Because that was hard.
Yeah,
it was. But it was pretty
hard.
good. I like
Yeah.
this game.
Mm-hmm. It was good. So,
Okay.
first one, it was good. However, we're going to take a quick break because we are going to get on to our next topic. But right now, we're going to go on a quick break and we'll be back.
Have you ever helped a fellow veteran?
Of course.
Yes. Have you ever asked for help yourself?
It's always tough, right? I always feel like I can solve my own problems, but eventually, you just can't deal with it on your own. And you start to question, maybe people would be better off without me. When you realize that you're not alone, once you take that first step, there's so much support.
How can I read the Bible and understand it? How do I use my faith? Am I doing things right on my Christian walk? Though we strive to be more like the Lord Jesus, questions and doubts can sometimes pop into our minds. The Bible says, "And I will give you shepherds after my own heart, who will feed you with knowledge and understanding." The pastors and bishops of the Universal Church are those kinds of shepherds who make themselves available for counseling every day of the week. Whether you live near a Universal Church or not, our online pastor can provide you with the spiritual guidance you need. Visit ulfn.org/onlinepastor. Fill out the quick form, and a pastor from the Universal Church will get in touch with you shortly. The Universal Church, where you can stop the suffering.
Military families often sacrifice precious time away from loved ones while serving our country.
We were worried that with him leaving, that she would lose those connections with her dad.
Some of life's best moments happen between parents, children, and the pages of a good book. United Through Reading provides that connection. And now, United Through Reading is also available to veterans. Learn more about United Through Reading at unitedthroughreading.org.
On Breaking the Silence, we aim to broaden your horizons on a variety of topics.
Off your phones and enjoy each other.
Beneficial advice you can use in your daily life.
It's always important to consult your doctor.
Let's explore today's topic together on Breaking the Silence.
A setback, closed door, or maybe even a delay. Maybe it sounds so familiar because maybe you've worked hard for something, you've planned for it, you've even prayed about it, but it didn't happen the way you wanted to. And sometimes it can feel like a failure, rejection, or maybe even like a closed door once and for all. Ladies, we've had these moments before that, when we've really worked hard on something and when we're on that moment that we feel like, oh, I'm such a failure. It's a rejection for me. However, maybe it's not that, right? Maybe it's not that moment that you needed it at that moment, but it's a redirection. It's something that there's another open door that's going to come up to you. But then that's when we have like this resilience. That's when we learn lessons that we thought we were never ever going to experience and we're never ever going to learn. But then only when these situations come up, these experiences come up, that, hey, that was a tough one, and I didn't expect it to be the way how it used to, it went out. However, I learned something from it, and I'm thankful because it happened. And there's that redirection there. We look at it in a different perspective. However, when we're in it, we don't kind of feel that way. At first, we kind of feel so bad. We don't like it. Nobody wants to feel like that unsettledness within you, that you don't know what tomorrow is going to be like because it's so unsettling. We don't like it. Yeah, let's be honest. Let's admit it. At that moment, we're just, I want to throw in the towel, I don't want to try again. But then again, there's a rainbow after the rain, right? There's sunshine after the rain, and things like that we need to go through so that we can learn resilience.
Yeah. It makes me think about that saying, help me, because I don't think I'm going to get it right. If it's meant for you, let it go. And if it comes back, something like that, it's yours, like it's meant to be. That's what came to my mind, hearing Angeli speak. And sometimes, Angeli gave a whole bunch of descriptions. And to add on to those descriptions, you can have like that sense of betrayal. You can have that sense of disappointment. It can make you upset. It can make you angry. It may take you to a dark place, like a place of depression, where, you just don't want to do anything anymore, or you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. But as Angeli said, sometimes we have to redirect our focus, because that's God's way of kind of saving us, kind of saving us from, future failures. It might hurt. It does hurt it does hurt at the moment, and it makes you feel all types of way. But later on down the line, you're going to end up saying, thank you. Thank God it didn't work out, It made me feel this way, or I felt like, all was lost, but that was actually God's way of kind of saving me or protecting me from that situation.
And as we were talking about this, I think of like all those people on 9/11, right?
Yeah.
When they would say like they missed their alarm, they woke up late. I remember one lady said she had her taxi and then someone else jumped into it. And then it's like she was just so upset, so mad, worried about her job. But then it's like at the end of the day, God saved her. Because she's still here today. She would have been there at that moment. Or sometimes, you miss a flight, not knowing like what could have been like happening in the long run.
Yeah.
So it's good for us to always remember, like, we don't know why it's happening, but that's where faith comes in.
Yeah.
When we learn to trust in God. Because when we have that faith in God, it's like, God, I don't know what's going on. This is not the way I envision it. Because we all, when we pray, we envision our life, we envision things that we want, and then when it's not the way we envision it, we just have to be like, you know what, it's not the way I pictured it, but it has to be something better for me. It has to, as you say, teach me, help me, so that way in the future, what I want, I will have, or even better.
There you go. You reminded me of a situation as well. Like, I know somebody whose brother used to work at the Twin Towers, and that day, he left, he was on his way to the subway, and he remembered that he forgot his office keys. So he went back and ended up missing the train that he would normally catch to get to work on time. And he is forever grateful that he forgot those. Like, he was upset because he's like, man, I'm going to miss my train. I'm going to arrive late. But he's forever grateful that that situation happened, because if it wasn't for that, for him forgetting his keys, he wouldn't even be here today,
Yeah,
So.
yeah. It's like, as we said, it's like those that sometimes we complain about, hey, I'm in the traffic jam, but you could have been, that person who was, maybe you don't know what's ahead. There was maybe an accident that could have been you. And then sometimes, hey, I lost this contract, but you could have lost your life, So there are a lot of things that we think, hey, I'm not being answered right now. I don't know why. Maybe I'm not going to even know exactly why it's happening, or I'm not going to understand. But of course, at that moment, you feel so confused because you work hard for it. You even prayed, you have faith. And sometimes it's so hard when you lose something, you know, because when you gain, you're so good, you're so strong about it. But when you lose something and you don't understand why, you don't understand what tomorrow is going to be like, if I'm going to have another opportunity or not, then it kind of gives you that, like, you know, again, unsettling moment. You don't know where to stand. However, when you think about it in a way that maybe it's a redirection, you know, that God is giving me right now, a learned lesson that for me next time, that even though I would lose something, then it's telling me and He's teaching me on how to trust, you know, to trust Him that everything is going to be okay. And He has His plans, you know. So if you're going through that at that moment, don't worry. Keep praying about it, keep praying, and keep praying for those open doors. Because maybe what you were praying for is not something you need at the moment, but God has got you, okay? God got your back. However, you just need to know that maybe now it's something that you don't need, but God knows everything. So right now we're gonna go on a quick break, but we'll be right back.
Hear from strong women who are crushing their goals, overcoming challenges, and living their best lives. You won't want to miss a single empowering minute. Stay tuned and join the movement.
Do you know what it means to have the Spirit of the Most High God living inside of you? And did you know that this Spirit is not given by measure, but is poured out in abundance upon those who believe? Just as it happened to the Lord Jesus when He came into this world. This is so wonderful that we can't just limit ourselves to do His work in a mediocre manner. This is just a glimpse of the revelations that are shared in this book with servants of the Most High. The message is an urgent call for today's church to reclaim God's principles, among which are sincerity and care for the altar. Each chapter is a warning for men and women not to become spiritually lost by disregarding God's call. Those who recognize the privilege and responsibility of serving the Almighty will certainly hear God's call and strengthen their faith. I challenge you to read this book and find the strength in God that you need to rise up and start over in your spiritual life. And if you are well, you'll grow even more in your journey of faith. You can receive this book with a gift offering of $35. Call 1-888-691-2291 and we'll mail a copy to you. You'll never be the same again after reading this book.
You talk to
In every family, small conversations can make a big impact. I grew up on tour with my parents. Kind of different, but we bonded over music just like other families do over sports, camping, or other interests. And we talked. Little everyday conversations from silly to serious that built a foundation over time. Honest conversations, like when my dad shared his experiences as an alcoholic.
Your honesty about that part of your life gave me a sense of integrity that I wanted to uphold in my own life. And I was so grateful that you and Mom had become these sober, stable people who were always there for me.
I wanted you to know from someone who's been in recovery more than 30 years now that hard work is what creates success, not alcohol or other drugs, whether it's music or anything else. I said it a lot, and I'm glad you took it to heart.
Talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
From overcoming challenges to embracing triumphs, get ready for laughter, inspiration, and the unbreakable spirit of women. Breaking the Silence, it's your time to shine. Begins now.
Okay, so let's have a reflective moment right now. And our segment today is what I needed to hear. So each of us, we're going to share what we needed to hear at that moment. We're going to have different host prompts, and then we're just going to complete the sentence. Okay? Ready?
Yes.
Okay, so our first prompt for today is, what I needed to hear but didn't believe at the time was, okay, I'll go first, was, it's okay. it's okay to not be okay, you know? Because sometimes we're like, no, it's not okay. I need to solve this. I need to be the one to be there. I need to be involved, blah, blah, blah. But at that moment, you don't believe it, like, because it's a chaos, it's a mess, it's disorganized, and all the problems are coming at you, and you're just like, maybe people will be coming to you, it's okay, relax, calm down a little bit, chill, you know? It already happened. It already happened. Yeah. What the best thing you can do right now is what, right? And sometimes we needed that. And for me, for myself, I needed that it's okay. Because some people will be like, no, you can do it. Yes, you can. But at that moment, you need to just calm down. Because if you're not like, basically your brain is everywhere, your mind is everywhere, you're not going to be able to accomplish anything. Or maybe you will, but in a rush, not with a lot of mistakes, a lot of errors and stuff like that. Maybe not even the way you want it to, because you just want to put your hands in all of it, right? So it's okay. You can make mistakes, yes, learn from them. However, don't be like trying to have everything so perfectly, have everything like the way you pictured it in your mind. So for me, that was something I needed to hear when I didn't believe it. Yeah.
All right. So for me, what I needed to hear but didn't believe at the time was, and this one is it hits home, it's very personal to me, because growing up, I used to have a mouth. When I tell you, once I started, I would take it all the way and even further. And I remember one time there was an incident, like my mom was with me, but there was an incident and I just started going off on this person. And it was an elderly person. It was an adult. And I started going off on this person and I wouldn't stop for nothing. And my mom, she said, this is why your father is not here. So you need to be careful what comes out of your mouth. And as a kid, you always have a lot of pep talks, you know, oh, you can't be that way, you can't speak that way. None of those things ever got to me until my mom said that. Like, it kind of hit me like a ton of bricks. And from that moment on, it's like I never went crazy with my mouth ever again. Like, that taught me immediately how to tame my mouth. So I didn't believe it at the time, but hey, you know, years later, hey, you know, you fixed it. You worked it out. You did what you had to do. So, yeah, that one's mine.
Okay. For me, it will be just do it. Because I tend to overthink a lot. And I tend to overanalyze stuff. And like, I'll go to somebody, I'll be like, I'm thinking about doing this. What do you think? Can I do it? Should I do it? And they'll be like, just do it. Like, don't question it. Don't doubt. Just go ahead. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But at least you did it. Yeah. So for me, that's like something that I didn't believe at the time, because when you hear that, you're just like, oh, but you don't know. But what if? Like, you're still doubting. But when you do it, you're like, man, I should have just did it. So that's mine.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Next one.
Okay, our next prompt. What I needed to hear when I was comparing my life to everyone else's was, she's not you. And that's it. That's it. She's not you. And you're like, yeah, that's so true. Like those 3 words, she's not you. You're not her. You know? And how many times do we actually like put our like we go in other people's lanes, right? We go in other people's gardens and try to kind of plant on their gardens when we're not actually taking care of ours. So when I heard that, it was like, it was 3 words, but it was very mind-blowing for me when that person like, no, that's not you. You have your own journey. You have your own life. And we fall into that trap every single time, and we have to remind ourselves that it's true. My life is my own, and no one else is living the same life as mine. You know, although you probably have the same, you know, the same career path or whatever, but still your experiences are very unique to you. So
there you go. Okay, mine would be simple, and it's even here. So what I needed to hear when I was comparing my life to everyone else's was, you are not everyone. So stop looking at other people, stop looking at their life. In other words, simple words, mind your business. Worry about yourself. You're not everyone. What they did is whatever they did, what worked for them. You do what you need to do, where you're at mentally, emotionally, spiritually, in every sense of the word, and do what you need to do for you.
Yeah.
That's all.
And for me, it's everyone has a different story. You know, so I think it's kind of what we've all been saying. Like, everybody's story is different. So why are you looking at their story when you have your own story playing out?
Yeah, I like that one. Okay.
All right. What I needed to hear, the next one. What I needed to hear when I felt like quitting was, there's still tomorrow. You know, like, because sometimes you're like, no, it's the end of the world. Yeah, but tomorrow comes, you know, joy comes in the morning. So sometimes it's like, no, we got to do it right now. It's right now. No, I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I can't do it anymore. Tomorrow is going to come. Tomorrow is going to come. So for me, that was like something that I realized that like, yes, today's a day. Tomorrow is another day.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Mine would be, so what I needed to hear when I felt like quitting was giving up is not an option. Quitting is not an option. You know, there were moments and situations in my life where I felt like giving up and quitting, but thank God for like that good support system that they didn't allow me to give up. And so that's something that I keep with me even to this day. That's a phrase that I always use whenever I'm speaking to somebody. Like, giving up is not an option. So whatever it is that you're going through, know that you're going to get through it. You just cannot give up. That is definitely not, it's not on the table. It's not up for discussion. It's not up for anything. It's just not an option. So, yeah.
For me, it's you've come this far, right? Because it's like when we're ready to quit, it's not that we haven't started or we haven't done anything. No, we're going down the line. So it's like you've come this far. Why give up now? Like you accomplished all of this. So why quit? Why stop? Just keep going. You got it. So you've come this far. You can keep going and you will make it.
Okay. I like that one.
All right. And we have our last one. Okay. What I needed to hear when I was trying to do everything perfectly was...
I will go.
Okay, you go first.
I will go. Everybody makes mistakes. Because it's like when you're trying to do perfectly everything, it's because maybe you're comparing yourself to somebody else. You see them and you're like, oh, but when they were doing this, they didn't make mistakes. But it's like we didn't see their mistakes. So everybody makes mistakes. So you're gonna make mistakes and it's okay. Everybody does it.
Yeah. Mine's would be, so what I needed to hear when I was trying to do everything perfectly was, there is only one who is perfect, and that is not you. So I'm like, ooh, okay. So get it together, Nori. Stop stressing over it, you know? So that helped me to get back on track.
For me, again, it's going to be, with the first one, it's okay.
Okay.
That even if it's not perfect, it's okay. You did what you have to do.
You gave your best.
You gave your best, so it's okay. That's more than enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that was a good reflective moment. You know, we had like some good ones. All of them were good. And I hope you do too. Like you can even have this activity with your friends, with your family, and try to really see, sit down, what you needed to, because we have like those things that we needed to hear at that moment. Sometimes we don't believe it. Sometimes we don't apply it right away, but those were the things that we needed to hear, especially when we're going through a lot of things. So make sure that you kind of like, you know, soak everything in and then have that moment with your family and your friends. But right now we're going to go on a quick break and we'll be right back.
Laugh, learn, and love with Breaking the Silence. We'll be right back.
The Universal Church is a place where help is offered to everyone based on the Word of God. You will feel burdened, anxious, tormented, discouraged. God has a way out for you. Visit your nearest location. Nevada, 2121E, Tropicana Avenue 1, Las Vegas, Nevada 89119. Tennessee, 4916 Nolensville Pike, Nashville, Tennessee 37211. New Jersey, 100 Clinton Avenue, Newark, New Jersey 07114. If these locations aren't close by, call 888-332-4141 for more information, or text us at 888-312-4141. Visit our website, www.ulfn.org/locations. The Universal Church, where a new life awaits you.
Feeling drained? Breaking the Silence highlights the vital connection between physical and mental well-being. Step 1. Hydrate intentionally. Make a conscious effort to drink enough water throughout the day. Your brain and body will thank you. Step 2. Embrace colorful foods. Incorporate a variety of fruits and vegetables into your meals. Nourishment is self-care. Step 3. Move your body joyfully. Find an activity you enjoy, even for a few minutes each day. Movement boosts mood and energy. Don't let fatigue silence your vibrancy. Find your power. Break the silence and join the conversation. Tune in to Breaking the Silence, weekdays on ULFN. Visit watch.ulfn.org for tips to reclaim your energy and embrace your authentic self.
What you needed to hear right now, and you better believe it, is that we're gonna wrap up in a few. It's a fact. Although we don't want to. No, I'm kidding. But hey, you know what? We're gonna. Tomorrow, there's another day, right? We're gonna have another show. However, yes. However, yeah, we have that reflective moment, you know, and things that we kind of like wanted us to go back to those moments that are not very pretty, not very beautiful. However, we learned a lot of things from them.
Of course. You know, we're always learning. And something that is so interesting to me, and I think I said it already, you know, all of the topics that we've been talking about lately is kind of like redirecting, you know, for one to kind of evaluate themselves and to just invest in yourself, you know, whether you're going through good times or you're going through bad times, but you know, it's always good to reflect.
And I think also like for us to know, to realize what we needed to hear, so that way if we see someone, you know, maybe is struggling, is going through a hard time, we remember like, man, if someone would have just told me this when I was going through that, maybe I could have overcame faster or this or that. So we're able to keep that in mind so we can be that lending hand, that helping hand to someone who is in need.
Paying it forward. You know, there's nothing greater than to pay it forward, you know, because you go through your moments, you go through your experiences, your life experiences, and then, hey, you never know. Maybe you're going to encounter someone who's going through something that you overcame, and you're going to be able to pay it forward to that person and be a helping hand, just as someone else was a helping hand
for us. Yes. And remember that even if you're not at a point where you want right now, because maybe you've already worked hard for it, you've prayed for it, but then you were redirected to a different path. It's for you to learn something about it. Resilience, trust, trust. I just mentioned that. Trust
Make sure that you're trusting.
Yeah, make sure you're trusting. And don't worry, the door is going to be open for you. It's just a redirection that sometimes, of course, it hurts because it's what we want. It's what we want to achieve. It's our dream. But then maybe there's a different plan for you.
Sometimes what you want is not what you need. Or it's not what's going to be beneficial for you.
Or even sometimes we want things that we're not ready for. You know, and then like imagine you're praying like, God bless me with this, and then God's just looking like, how? Like you want a car but you can't drive. Why would I bless you with that? You know, but it's like sometimes in life we're praying like that for things like that, and then God is just looking like, but you're not ready for it. I can't give it to you if you're not ready. And then we go through things to get ready, and then we get it.
Because maybe you don't have the maturity or the headspace to actually be able to handle that thing that you want so much. So, you know, God knows everything.
Yeah, exactly. So be realistic, because sometimes we go in a fantasy world.
We want what we want.
Exactly.
We want it. We don't care about anyone else.
However, if you want to share your opinions with us and you're like, I don't agree, well, you can scan this QR code code and tell us your opinions. This is Breaking the Silence _talk show. Scan this QR code. And again, you can DM us every topic that you want us to talk about, every game that you want us to play as well. So feel free to do that. But ladies, you needed to hear this. Okay?
Yes. We all needed to hear
We all needed to hear this. And we'll have to say goodbye.
See ya.
Bye.
See you next time. Bye.
We'll be right back.